Yes, what is up guys, it's Mikester, and today I'm going to be bringing you a second episode or a part 2 version of things we all did in primary school. Today I'm going to bring to you things we all did in secondary school. And if you don't know what a secondary school is, it's pretty much high school. So if you're in America you'll call it high school. Some parts of this country call it high school as well, but it's when you're 11 to 16 and you attend like the second school of your education or what have you. But I just want to start off this episode thanking everyone for the support in the first episode of things we did in primary school. It got loads of comments, thank you very much. The subscribers was insane and it just makes me smile at the end of the day, and I'm really thankful for everyone liking the video, hitting the subscribe button and leaving a comment. It means so much to me, and thank you so much for the continued support on this channel. But without getting too soppy and like a pansy, I shall get on with this episode with this. Okay. In year 7, if you didn't have one of these bags, then you were classed as not trendy. These were the Just Do It Nike bags. Like, they were unreal. God, I think everyone and their dogs and goldfish had one of these. But it was pretty much seen as if you didn't have one of these bags, you were pretty much the uncool kid in your year or your class. But on the other side, if you didn't have one of them, you were uncool. But there was always 1 or 2 kids or students or whatever you want to call it that would come in prepared. And by prepared, they didn't have one of these. They had the good old briefcase backpack. There was always that one kid that come in with a briefcase backpack on his back, and it would literally be about 3 times the size of him. And what would it be for? A pencil case, a water bottle, and a sandwich. That's all they really carried in their backpack, so the reason for them taking that was just irrelevant. It just doesn't make sense. But I think everyone that went to secondary school knew that kid, because every year it happened. You would be in year 7, there would be a kid. You'd go up to year 8, and coming in at year 7 there would be 1 or 2 more kids that would do it, and then every year you progressed up you would have that new kid coming in at year 7 thinking they like need to be prepared with their rucksack just chilling like. Also, talking about year 7s, if you, being a year 7, come into secondary school knowing a year 11 you were sorted, you were pretty much the king of the year 7s, because you would be seen hanging around with the year 11s and everyone in your year would think, geez, that guy's pretty cool. And then they'd just love you. And then the year 11s would leave when you go into year 8, and then you find that there's no one actually there older than you that you know and that you actually talk to, and then you're just deemed as like the uncool kid. But not like that's happened out of experience or anything. But yeah, so that actually happened to me when I was in year 8. I knew some year 11s, and they, I sort of hang around with them, and people would see me hanging around with them, so they'd be like, why are you hanging around with year 11s? It's because like, oh yeah, because they like me. But in hindsight, they actually just wanted to get rid of me because they didn't. I was just a bit too loud probably, and they just wanted to get rid of me. So when they left, they were probably happier than the rest of my school education career. Okay, moving on. So this would happen every time that you would walk past your classmate's room, or you're there where their next lesson was. So at my secondary school you used to have the door, and you'd have a glass panel about that thick, and you'd be looking like the guy from Come Fly With Me, like this, trying to look in like to your mates or your best mate's classroom. And then it's when the teacher come up and they were pressing their face against the glass, and you were sat there like, shit, I've got to go. But yeah, and then you'd be thinking shit, so you would literally bolt it from the door and you go to like the other side of the school just so you didn't get caught. But that was always something that happened to me. And then I think you'd always get in trouble for laughing, but the teacher wouldn't realise why you're laughing. It's because your mate's pressed there up against the window like this. And that just sent me into spasms. Talking about getting in trouble at school, sometimes you would, so that your whole class would know a joke and then you would all laugh at the same time. But you being you were the only person to be picked out of everyone that was laughing, and you would get the detention. So you would have the whole class laughing, just and then out of nowhere your bloody teacher standing at the front, Michael! Yes miss? Detention! And you'd just be sitting there, but miss, I wasn't the only one that was laughing. And she would just turn around like a beast like, I don't care, go to seclusion room. And then everyone would just carry on laughing, and you'd just been sent out of the room like, what have I done? What have I done to deserve this? Although going back to the year 7 thing, you'd always have that time that you felt really awkward asking teachers where to go, and they would literally give you like a map in your diary. And my school wasn't that big, it was just like once you knew where everything was, you were fine. But you'd literally be like Ugandan knuckles trying to find the way. Like to teachers, you'd be like this.
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
So yeah, pretty good. Okay, the second to last one. I know every single person, well not every single person, but most people at high school, secondary school would have done this in their music lesson. You would have at the front the teacher just performing, or she'd be giving you a demonstration on what to do, and she would link all the pianos or keyboards together so everyone could hear everyone's thing. And you, being the little thug you are, pressing that little DJ play button and it would play the tune. And then you get the bloody demon witch at the front, just standing up, smashing down on her keyboard saying, "Who was that?" Because, you know, every teacher at my school sounded the same. "Whoever did that, you're getting seclusion room." And so you'd all be sitting there. Nope, 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 wasn't me, nope. But me being me, I got picked out anyway. "Michael, seclusion room." This is gonna get like, just like the same thing over and over again now, isn't it? Okay, and moving on to the last one. I know for a fact that every single person watching this video would have done this in secondary school. Okay, so you just got into lesson. Okay, mine personally, my worst one was art, like arts, and literally you'd sit down, every lesson they would set homework, and I just wouldn't do it. So you'd be sitting there and you'd be thinking, I hope he doesn't ask for the homework. He's gonna ask for the homework, isn't he? "Okay class, time to get your homework out. Put it on the desk for me to pick up." So at that point you're like, oh shit, he asked for the homework, what am I going to do? Oh no, oh shit. Your mind's spiralling in like a million different things. And so what you do, you pick up your bag, your Just Do It Nike bag, which has like no room in it at all, and you say, "Sir, I can't find it right now, it's in my bag, I know it is." And you'll be sitting there for 35, 40 minutes just in your bag, not doing any work in the lesson, just rummaging around in your bag. "Oh, I know it's in here somewhere, sir." "Yes sir, it's in here somewhere." And by the time you got to the end of the lesson, you were just begging that you forgot about it, until the one time that I actually got up and tried to leave lesson. He goes, "So Michael, did you find your homework?" And I just left the lesson anyway, and I got sent back to his classroom and got a detention. But yes guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll try and get some more episodes of this, like things you did in school, out to you guys more often. If you do like the video, hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. That'll notify you when I'm posting any more videos. Thanks for watching guys. It's been Mikester. See you next time.